This is actually my favorite time of the year because I love nothing better, nothing in the world than calling people's BS. I love it. That is what I'm here to do because I care about people. And most people in society can't be real. They can't tell the truth. They aren't honest. They will let people go through life and ruin their life. And they just let them live at such a low standard. But if you can see someone's potential, if you can see someone needs help, they need support, they need a reality check, then I feel obligated to speak my mind because I wish I had someone to tell me this because I know it's the most valuable thing. We're moving into 2025, a new year, new me, BS. I've heard it all my life because I'm in the fitness industry. When people say, oh yeah, I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna start that, I'm gonna do this, they just talk. They don't take action. They don't follow through. Their word is so cheap, it's weak. And no wonder their family members, their friends, their work colleagues don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth because they don't apply themselves. They want to have the success without the hard work. Now, all I can ask you is try and love the work. You have to enjoy the grind. It's as simple as that. If you enjoy the hard work, just like in the workouts, it's the same shit in business. It's the same shit with your mindset. Overcoming challenges, it's the same thing. I look back every 6 months and think, wow, I've changed. I've grown because I am a scurry motherfucker. And you know why? It's because I am forcing myself. It's so uncomfortable to push myself all the time. Not all the time, but 99% of the time. I'm always trying to grow. I'm always trying to get better because if you're not growing, you won't feel good. You'll feel stagnant. You'll feel like a waste. What is your purpose? You need to figure out what you enjoy, what you like, what is going to get you up in the morning. And if you don't have that yet, big deal. Get on with it. Wake the fuck up and grind until you find it. People just think, oh, I've checked out. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what makes me happy. I'm just gonna do the bare minimum. They work at a job, they do the bare minimum. I actually saw something on Instagram the other day pop up and a guy was like, listen, just do the bare minimum in your job. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, if you work for someone, check in at 9, be the last one in and the first one out. And it blew my mind, all the comments on there. You could just tell the people were never going to make it. Like if someone is working with me on my team, if they go above and beyond, if they put the work in, if they show their value and have that character, they're a hard-working individual and they do things that other people are not willing to do. That's everything to me. I will reward those people with bonuses. They will have more opportunities to earn more money. And if they want to go on their own at one point, one day, so be it. Great. I've smashed it. I've pushed that person beyond their capacity on their own. But having that weak ass, low level victim mindset will never get you anywhere. So moving into 2025, let's write some goals down. What are we going to do? What are we going to achieve? I've got my goals written down. Probably about 10 goals, I would say. Business related, personal related, relationships, finances, fitness. I write them all down. Where do I want to be? Who do I want to become? And I envision that. I'm definitely someone who can see things way before they happen. That's one of my gifts. It is. I've not got many gifts, but I can definitely see where I can go. I can manifest things with hard work and action. I can see it, and then I'm like, okay, how am I going to get there? What are the steps? And it all comes down to hard work and pushing forward. This time of the year, I've seen so many people slack off, and I get it. You take your foot off the gas a little bit. You're not in gear 5, you're in gear 3, but you're still moving. And what people do, they're in gear 5 and they're sprinting, and then all of a sudden, they're not even moving. They've completely stalled and stopped. And building up the momentum is key to generating speed and movement and wins and ticking those boxes. So I'm pumped, I'm fired up, I've got so much positive things going on in my life, which are great. I'm blessed beyond belief, but it's all come through pain and hard training, hard days, graft, that people would look from the outside and think, oh, wouldn't it be great to be George, to have that life? And I'm like, no, I don't think you'd be able to do it. Nowhere near, brother. It's years, it's over a decade of grind, and I'm only just figuring shit out. The more I know, the more I realize I don't know. I'm a student. You have to be humble. You have to show a certain level of dropping the ego. I don't know really what I'm doing. Let's just keep developing, keep studying, keep learning, and keep trying to be better. I've had some horrible things go down in my personal life, especially even recently, which I never thought would ever happen. The thing that has happened, I never thought would ever happen. I don't know how it's even been possible to have happened. But just until last week, I was fighting some demons with it. I was sad, I was down, I was in pain. And I had to say, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop this right now. I'm gonna have to respect myself. I've got a standard of respect for myself and others around me, and if I don't stop this right now, I'm gonna hurt a lot of people and carry on hurting myself and not teaching the other person a very valuable lesson, which is so difficult for me to do because I don't want to do it, but I know I have to do it. It's the right thing. And doing the right thing is something I always try and do when I teach my team. Just do the right thing. You know the right thing. You know what's right. So I've risen like a phoenix. I'm like, wow, I'm proud of myself because a year ago, I would be destructive. But I've got good things to come. And one of those good things to come, which has been probably the scariest thing ever, probably the scariest thing ever for me to come to terms with, is I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to be a dad. Very soon, January, the middle of January, I'm going to be a dad to a baby girl. Wow. And this for me is crazy. I never thought I would be becoming a dad at the ripe old age of 29. I saw myself having children maybe at 40. I just didn't envision it to plan out like this. But this is a miracle. How it's happened and what went down and where I am right now, it's meant to be. And I'm excited. I was so goddamn scared because one of the reasons why I didn't want to have children right now is because I felt I wasn't healed from losing my younger brother. I felt like me and him were, of course, he's got a dad and my dad's a great person, but I felt like I was his father in a way because I was constantly there in the deep thick of the pain and the suffering. I felt like I was a father figure to him, but when he died, I thought, you know what? Oh shit, I can't go through this. I'm not ready for this. I didn't see myself having children. Sometimes, if not ever, it was that painful. I thought if I lost someone like that again, I couldn't do it. I couldn't take it anymore. So yeah, I've got some crazy things to come moving forward into the new year. And because I've got this, what I'm looking forward to, this gift, this just amazing thing that's going to happen and going to completely transform me as a completely different person in good ways, I can imagine. It's going to bring me down, chill me out, mellow me out. And I'm glad I've got a baby girl on the way, because if I had a boy right now, it's just like, yes, sir, you're getting disciplined. Because I'm a very disciplined guy and I'm a hardcore guy. I'm glad that the baby girl is first. And even if I just have one child, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. But considering what I've gone through recently, this shit, which I wouldn't actually wish on my greatest enemies. I wouldn't. Which I never thought would happen. Considering I've gone through that, but I've got something now to look forward to, this shit, it doesn't really faze me as much. So, guys, I want the best for you. And I think moving into 2025, Jesus, I just want you to write down your goals and stick at it. Stop talking and start doing. Stop talking about the past. Look forward and not backwards. Plan it out. And if you don't know what you're doing, work tremendously hard on your physique. Work tremendously hard on your mindset. Read, study. And if you are working in a business, be the best in that area, in that field. Just be the best at it. It's a trait. It's a mindset. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And it's a very good quote. And there's been many times in my life where that has definitely not been me. I've been very successful in my fitness, in my business, but then I got carried away with other things and I wasn't aligned with that. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So don't talk. Stop telling everyone what you're going to do and just do it and wait for them to see the success. Guys, lots of love. Have a fantastic new year. Peace.